Hi everyone, JJ here. Welcome back. Well, the German elections have just been, and the new Chancellor of Germany has not been holding back with his views on Elon Musk and Donald Trump meddling in this election. They supported the AfD party. Elon did strongly. He was campaigning for it on X, on Twitter, and they did not do as well as expected. They did get second, though, in the polls. The German elections are a little bit different to the US. If you're not familiar, it's proportional representation. So this is the AfD. They got 19.5% in the election, which means this is what the parliament will look like. Apparently, we can see there the AfD is in blue there. So this proportional representation, they didn't do as well. They certainly didn't win, and Elon Musk will be disappointed with that. JD Vance also supported it. Now I'm going to show a very quick rundown video of what happened in the election for those of us not familiar with German politics.
In Germany, Friedrich Merz is set to become the next German Chancellor after his conservative CDU party placed first in Sunday's election. Merz said Germany and Europe must achieve independence from the United States as a rift grows between the Trump administration and Europe. The far-right AfD, or Alternative for Germany party, placed second in the German election, nearly doubling its support since 2021. The world's richest man and Trump advisor Elon Musk reportedly congratulated AfD on the results. Musk and U.S. Vice President JD Vance had both backed the far-right party. The Social Democratic Party, led by Chancellor Olaf Scholz, placed third in the party's worst showing since 1890.
Now, this is a tweet in relation to about this harsh about Elon Musk. Elon Musk's fascist Holocaust-denying neo-Nazi AfD party lost the German election with 20% of the votes. They are far right. It's arguable whether they're neo-Nazi. They don't come out and say it, but they've definitely said some things to imply that. While that's good news for the German people and the world, we should be concerned. Why do 20% of the German people want to bring Nazis back to power? But also 80% of Germans rejected fascism, Putin, Elon Musk, and JD Vance. And then they lump those together because the Trump administration is pretty much agreeing with Russia, with Putin these days. The conservatives won, proving that conservatism doesn't have to mean fascism, unlike the MAGA movement in the US. And there we see Elon Musk saying AfD, supporting them strongly. That's why people have been calling Elon Musk a neo-Nazi these days, not just for his fascist salute that he gave, but his strong support of the AfD party in Germany. And here we have the new German Chancellor talking. Let's let him talk about what he said. He did mention Elon Musk and Trump.
From my point of view, is that the Europeans communicate and are united among themselves. Currently, the larger part of European politics without Germany. It has, of course, something to do with the election campaign and also now this interim phase. But I am in close communication with many prime ministers, heads of state and government leaders of the European Union. And for me, the absolute priority will be to strengthen Europe as quickly as possible so that we step by step also truly achieve independence from the USA. I would not have believed that I would have to say something like this on a TV program. But at the latest, after last week's statements by Donald Trump, it's clear that the Americans, at least this part of the American government, are largely indifferent to Europe's fate. I am very curious about how we will approach the NATO summit at the end of June. Head towards June, whether we will still be talking about NATO in its current state, or if we need to establish independent European defense capabilities much more quickly. So that has absolute priority for me. And I have absolutely no illusions about what is happening from America. Look at what Mr. Elon Musk has done recently in terms of interventions in the German elections. That is an unprecedented event. So the interventions from Washington were no less dramatic and drastic and ultimately brazen than the interventions we had from Moscow. Still seen. So we are under such massive pressure from two sides that my absolute priority now truly is to establish unity in Europe.
So he was talking about being more independent from the US, talking about both sides being really against the US and Russia. They are in alliance these days, those two superpowers, and Europe is feeling very strange about that, wanting their independence, it seems like, or preparing for that. They talked about Ukraine too, but he did mention Elon Musk and Trump there, really not liking how Elon Musk in particular meddled in the election, unprecedented. And this is Donald Trump's response to the election, which seems pretty weird. Looks like the Conservative Party in Germany has won the very big and highly anticipated election. Much like the USA, the people of Germany got tired of the no common sense agenda, especially on energy and immigration that has prevailed for so many years. This is a great day for Germany and for the United States of America under the leadership of a gentleman named Donald J. Trump. Congratulations to all. Many more victories to follow. This is pretty weird because he didn't support what was happening in Germany. Elon Musk and him preferred the AfD party. I'm not sure what he thinks. He doesn't know much about German politics, or is he just confused about what's going on because he didn't want this, or is he just trying to gaslight us on what is going on and what he thinks there? But he's going to have to live with it no matter the case. But Elon Musk did not like it, and he thinks the AfD will do better next time. We can see here also the Russian TV has been talking about the US, or Trump in particular, like an ally here. It's very strange days indeed. Now, if you're getting value out of this episode so far, I'd really appreciate it if you remember to hit that like button to help the algorithm to spread it to more people. It really does help. Thanks. Let's listen to this.
Trump отвечает на вопросы по поводу пресс-конференции.
When Trump is answering questions about the press conference, I think it is not a coincidence that many of the narratives that are being voiced largely materialized after their conversation.
Но фразы, которые он дает,
The phrases he is saying are so deep and so correct. They are in total alignment with the way we see things.
So there he said they're in alignment. Trump is in alignment with Russia, and this is why Europe is concerned and why the German election result, people are so happy about it. I've seen some celebrations online social media that the AfD didn't do better, but again, they did 20% of the vote. And of course, a lot of people in the US have been really unhappy about how Elon supported the AfD. And we can see here a Reddit post from somebody who dumped their Tesla shares because of it. So this guy said, Tesla has been my lifetime best performing investment, but finally reached a breaking point, and Musk's clear intention to break our democracy by bringing in something new that we don't have a name for yet, but it resembles fascism. He says, my first grandkid was just born and I couldn't stomach continuing to make bank off something I will be ashamed to admit to her later. So I just dumped the remainder of what I've been selling for a few months. The gain was 3,731%, so a huge gain there over the years with an average cost basis of $9.21. I bought in 2013. So this guy really had enough of Elon at this stage, time to sell for him and move on just because of the politics. And it makes you wonder how many people are doing this as well. We'll find out in the financial results. And this kind of thing going on too because of Elon's politics. Elon Musk led Tesla's supercharger vandalized with Nazi symbols. EV giant says it will press charges. So we're seeing people not liking what Tesla's doing and showing it with graffiti on their company assets. Activists brand Tesla vehicles with stickers as well. And this is on Instagram. So somebody made up stickers to put on cars. Activists brand hundreds of Teslas in London. So not in the US, in London, this time in Europe. And this one here. So Elon's politics definitely having an impact on the way that the brand is perceived, Tesla's perceived. So do you think that this will continue? Let me know in the comments if you think that the brand is being damaged by Elon's politics like this, or will it be okay in the long run? Will it just smooth over, or will it get worse and worse? Let me know what you think about this. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to put a link here to a related video, and on screen also a subscribe link. Do subscribe if you're not subscribed yet and you want to get more of this kind of content from me in the very near future. And if you want to go a bit further, if you have been a subscriber for a while and you want to support the channel, support truly independent media, you can hit that join button to support monthly. Thanks for watching this one, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.